And we are here.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, to be. Yeah, there you are. Gosh, Amy, Barry, Lauren, Aaron, Willow. We've had all of us on the show before, but never all of you together.
Right.
Right. Our team statistician tells me that. Welcome to that. Look at that. That's where we are. There you are.
Yeah.
Graphics. You can't do improv, do graphics. So good to see you guys. Well, this is fun. I usually just go down the line. So why don't we do that? We usually start right there. This happens to be Dash. Whoever's here is usually there because they're the first ones to show up.
I'm always early.
That just fills right in. How you doing, Dash?
Oh, I'm doing great. My little brother just got a new car today. I helped him negotiate that, so feeling good for him. Yeah.
Wow.
What do you get?
Honda CRV.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Love them. Great.
Yeah, good car.
I had a Honda. Nice. Amy, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm hoping to win some points today. I think cumulatively, I have what? 1 point playing this game for it 3 to 4 times.
I don't know, Amy. All I can tell Dash and Barry is you're on your own.
It's me.
It's not.
Wait, Tom, we don't win a Honda CRV if we win this?
No, that's it. I'm out.
You could win one if Dash knows where the keys are.
Yeah.
Barry, how are you?
My keys aren't here, but I have a Honda CRV.
You don't have a Honda CRV.
I do. I really do. It's the truth.
It's a great car. Is it really?
Yeah.
You actually have a Honda CRV.
I almost.
It's
the keys
true.
Are too
It's
far
true
away.
that you have a Honda CRV. Amy, I might give you a point for that. So how you doing? Otherwise, Barry.
Good. I also recently acquired a bunch of trolls from my parents. There's way more than this, but this is the creepiest one.
Yeah.
I don't like how he's like so pudgy. They normally are not as pudgy.
Wow.
Why
Yeah.
so much? And they're like playing trolls. I don't know.
Plain old trolls.
Trolls are like crazy dilated. Like they're definitely high. Like,
Yeah.
So if you're looking for trolls, these will be on eBay within a week.
Yeah.
They are creepy as hell.
If you're really looking for trolls, just join Reddit. Lauren, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm wondering if this is some sort of like collaboration of parents trying to offload stuff from the places onto their kids. Because my dad did that last week with a bag full of old report cards from elementary school and like random photos and like all sorts of stuff that he just like could have easily thrown out, but just didn't want to have the guilt. And so he's like, here's a whole lot of stuff from the garage. Enjoy.
I envy that. Aaron, how's it going? Haven't seen you here in a while.
Yeah, it's going well. Thanks, Tom. It's nice to see everybody. And yeah, I'm expecting Honda to send us all CRVs after this because, that old rule, if you just mention it on a show, they send you stuff.
Right. Last time you were on the show, Aaron, you shook your booty for us. That's not going to happen.
Oh, that is right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just mention because that can really screw up the whole Honda deal.
You never know. I might just shake my booty for the hell of it.
Okay. Yeah. Shake your hatchback. So, Willow, how's it going?
I'm good. I've just come from Dungeons and Dragons. So what is more nerdier, Dungeons and Dragons or improv?
Dungeons and Dragons. Definitely Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I didn't know you played. We should play.
Yeah. I DM for Aaron and Barry and some other people.
Oh, snap.
Willow's the best.
That's Dungeon Master.
I've never done it before.
That's what DM
yeah, that's
means.
what that means.
That's what that means.
Guys,
Right.
we need to roll 20 and campaign together.
Because I watched the IT crowd. I watched the IT crowd.
You did briefly with me
Yeah.
and Phil and
Yeah. I've
and the guys.
Have you ever recorded a session of that video?
No.
You should, and we would love to see it. I would. Not. I would love.
Oh, you mean with Aaron and Barry and
No, not with them. No. With,
Just
with
me
real
playing
people.
Dungeons
With
and
real
Dragons?
people. Yes. Right.
Real people.
Real people.
Why the
Oddly
hell would I
enough-
want to see a recording of Barry and Aaron, for God's sake?
Oddly enough, the last time Willow DM'd, I did shake my booty. So
Okay. Okay. So we are here, and how do we play our game? Oh my God. I'm glad you asked. Each one of our panelists has shared with me, and only me, a true factoid about their life, something that they've done or that's happened to them. And I'm going to share one for each of them. They've shared a number of them with me. They don't know what I'm going to share about them, or I might substitute it with a piece of bullshit that I've made up. Either way, they have to defend it as though it's true, and whoever side guesses true or false more accurately than the other side wins absolutely nothing. There's no Honda CRV. There's nothing. Not even a Cooper Mini. Or a Mini Cooper, as they say, on the other side of the pond. Okay. So let's get this show rolling. We usually choose up captains. On this side here, I think Dash has the more at bats. So I'm gonna have him be the captain. Plus, he's dressed in red for the red team, which is very cool. And we're gonna do the same with Lauren over on the other team. She is the most storied player of this game. Some of the stories are even true. Okay, so let's get started. We always start right here. So Dash, you're in the hot seat to start with.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Fantastic.
Here's Dash's true thing, or is it not? Here we go.
I pitched a no-hitter.
What sport is that?
This is baseball.
I got as far as that it was baseball, but I'm not sure what a no-hitter is.
Should be cricket.
Yeah. A no-hitter is when the other team records no hits throughout the game.
Okay, and is it so that means you pitched the whole game?
Yeah,
Or you,
I pitched
the whole game? Okay.
how many
Or
innings
or
did you
bold, or bold, as they say on the other side of the pond.
Yeah, but that's with cricket. No?
I know it is.
What was that, Aaron?
I was gonna say, how many innings did you pitch? I did hear you say the whole game.
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
Is that a lot? Is that
That's it. No, that's a standard amount of innings.
Okay.
Are you? What's your main pitch?
I have well, the fastball is the one I go to the most. The one I like to strike people out with is I call it's a 36-inch curveball. My dad taught it to me.
When did this game take place?
It was back in high school. So I want to say, let's see, it was my, God, what year was it? It was sophomore year of high school. So I want to say 99, maybe.
Okay, and was this varsity or like a pickup game or like what was the content?
I believe the term is intramural.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What was your team name and who were you guys playing against?
We didn't have. We were like group 2.
Group 2?
Yeah. it's intramural, so it's just like a whole bunch of.
Yes, they were playing against group 3, the visually impaired group.
Yeah.
I've played intramural sports before, and usually almost 100% of the time the teams have actual names. But all right.
Yeah.
Um,
No, it was 6 groups. It was, and they were group 1, group 2. And if we did have a name, I probably didn't pay attention.
Did you?
Wait, groups in the whole of the county or of your school or?
No, say again.
6 groups in your county or your school or
In
what?
the league that I was playing in.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So,
I feel like
Um,
six team names isn't a lot of team names to come up with. Like I feel like you could do that instead of just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I agree.
I was once in a house ice hockey league, like not just my regular team, but there was another team in another league, and they just started the league, and there was the red team, the white team, the blue team, the black team, the yellow team, and it was like a year before anybody said, let's call ourselves something. We'll probably stick around.
Yeah.
No.
I was in an intramural basketball league too, and we were group 5, and we had a name, but nobody ever called us by the name. It was on the play cards. It was always like, today, group 2 versus group 5.
Okay, so what's the difference between a slider and a curveball?
So a curveball, when you're hold on. So a curveball, hold on, I've got props. Get out of here. All right. So for a curveball,
hang on, just.
So you've got a ball. Okay, can I get this out of here? I can. Okay. So for a curveball,
next question.
You hold it. Curveball, you throw this. You throw this way. Slider, you throw that way.
Mm-hmm. You could have just said that. You could have just said that.
But I have a prop, Tom. You know me and props. I bought this from my dad.
So how off from your typical pitching game was this no-hitter?
Say again. How often? What?
Like how off from like your typical pitching habit was this no-hitter? Like, were you varsity level and so like it wasn't terribly surprising, or like did you typically snuff and you just had this one miracle day that never was repeated?
No, a no-hitter is pretty rare, regardless of what level you're at.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd always pitched pretty good for that league. Usually, I got taken out around the 6th inning or so because I would start to throw too many balls and get too many people on base.
Mm-hmm.
But they left me in that time, and I ended up pitching a no-hitter.
Todd wants to know how many strikeouts. How often did you strike out? I assume he just means in baseball.
I struck out a lot.
We're not going to do any first base, second base jokes here. That's good.
I was not a good batter, but I always I knew the trick was to get low, so I got walked a lot.
Okay, but how many strikeouts
as a pitcher
did you pitch?
Oh, in that game. God.
And that'll be the last question.
Sure. Jesus, I want to say 6 or 7 strikeouts.
Wow, it's not much. Okay, so
no, my team backed me up a lot that day.
No, I would say that. I'd say they did. Yeah. 6 or 7 strikeouts. That's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it is.
So blue team, I'll need I need the blue team to tell us whether they think it's true or false that Dash pitched a no-hitter.
So all his baseball knowledge is tracking. He's at least a very big fan of baseball.
Really not.
I find it interesting. I find it interesting that he wasn't able to pick up a real baseball, but instead an All-Star Dad baseball trophy.
I don't have baseball equipment here. My parents play.
Don't encourage him.
He's a wrestler, and so we know he's a good athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good, at least good enough for intramurals to pitch a no-hitter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm inclined to believe him, but I don't know.
Yeah, when I see wrestler, my first thought is catfish hunter. And only 2 people will get that joke. What do you guys think? Lauren?
She's trying to read me.
I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning true because I think if Tom were going to submit something for Dash, it would be more creative.
I'm also.
Let's hope it's false, and then highly insulted Tom.
Like weird esoteric, like, hey, my great-great-grandfather was like the Prince of Bolivia or something like that. Would be more up Tom's alley. So like this is kind of mundane. So I think it's. I'm leaning more toward true. I don't know.
Cool.
I agree.
I'm game. I'm down with that.
You down with that, huh? Well, you say it's true. It is true. Yes, indeed.
Yay!
How about that? A no-hitter is mundane.
I guess we don't know sports.
Really?
Tom's integrity has been preserved.
For now.
Yeah, you can't make stuff like that up because you can make better stuff up. Okay, so we got that, and now we're moving down to Willow. Willow, are you ready?
I think so.
I think
I
so
hope
too.
so.
Here we go.
I truly believe I have psychic powers.
When did you first start believing this, and why?
She knew you were going to say that. She knew.
I knew. I had the answer already prepared. I think like 9th grade, I started to like notice things that would happen, and I'd be like, "That's interesting."
So like last year.
Like she wouldn't have to go to the car; she could make the car come to her.
9th grade was 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Like what? Amy said.
Yeah.
Like what? So, one in particular that I remember, which is so stupid and embarrassing to admit, I had to help some teachers move like computers, like big PCs, and they're really heavy. And there was a guy that I liked and had a crush on, and he was like working in another one of the teachers' offices. And I was like, oh, I wish he would come and help me. And then like 5 minutes later, he came and helped me. And it was really weird he would help me because we didn't know each other very well. And I was like, maybe I contributed to that.
Maybe. Or maybe you could have just helped move them with your mind.
Yeah.
That's telekinesis, Tom. Not telepathic.
It didn't say. It said psychic powers. Psychic.
I mean more
That's psychic powers.
Like knowing things.
Psychic powers, yeah.
So like premonitions at all?
Yeah.
Or like ESP?
I wouldn't say that it's a premonition and I'm aware that it is. It's just like I'll think something and be like, that's weird. Why would that happen? And then it'll happen.
Do you have another example for us?
Yeah,
I have a few. So one of them was that I had a dream that I woke up in the middle of the night and I went to my parents' computer and I ordered a big box of gum. And that was it. That was like the whole dream. And then when I actually woke up the next morning, I was the only one at home, and I opened the door to go get the mail, and there was a box on the doorstep, and the box itself didn't have gum in it, but the box that whatever it was shipped in said like gum, and it like gum on the side. It was a box that for shipping gum. And I thought that was really weird.
When she woke up,
I call it coincidence.
Her pillow was all chewed up when she woke up.
Like that one time I dreamt I ate a giant marshmallow and then my pillow.
Willow, have you done research to try to manifest your powers further?
No, because I'm very, very scared of things like that. Like, you know how you would read stories when you were a kid about people summoning demons in the middle of the night at like 5 a.m. That stuff scared me.
What kind of crap did your parents let you read when you were a kid?
Well, it's like things you see on the internet of stupid fake stories, but I believe them.
Yeah, come on, Dash. How many Harry Potter movies have you seen?
This is true.
So no, I've thought about visiting like a psychic, and I'm not really like a superstitious person. I don't believe in spirituality and stuff, but I've always thought, I don't know, maybe there's something there.
Okay, Red Team, I'm going to give you one more question to help determine.
Okay, without sounding too insulting, what makes you so special that you have these powers?
I don't think it's a special thing. I just find it really interesting that I keep having thoughts and then I see them like in visions. Like, for example, sorry to prolong the time, but I was singing a song in my head and then
Yeah.
my dad started singing it out loud.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
that's happened. That's happened to me actually. Funny enough.
Yeah, maybe you're
Yeah.
psychic too.
Hey, wait a minute. You don't even know her dad. How could you know that he was singing the same song? Okay. Oh, so silly. Okay, red team. Gather yourselves and find out whether it's true or false. That,
All right, Barry, Amy, what do you think?
I say true.
I say true also. That gum story was way and it's one of those things that like you can't make that up. You really can't.
No, they will not guess correctly.
Well, so much for your psychic powers, Willow. It is really actually true.
Wow, this is such a nice feeling. A point.
I sent that into Tom knowing I would be made fun of.
Well, everything we do gets us made fun of.
Well, we knew we were going to make fun of you, but we just didn't know how until you sent that in. And so we got that, and now we move ourselves upwards and onwards to Amy, who I know approaches this show with zeal and trepidation at the same time.
Yes.
Here we go.
Go from here.
Here we go.
I am obsessed with vacuuming. That's it.
How does this obsession manifest?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask.
So
You
I
knew
knew.
that.
I actually thought You see how red my face is?
All right.
how does it manifest? Well, I don't know. I've always been obsessed with it. Like I had my own vacuum cleaner as a kid, and I think my parents kind of not really like egged it on, I guess you could say, because I would, and my sister was the opposite. My sister's a slob, and I was a neat freak, and so I don't know. I've just always had a passion for vacuuming, and
Do you have like the top of the line, most cutting edge vacuum cleaner?
Which
You
would
have
be
it- you
what
have-
brand?
A Dyson.
Dyson?
I was gonna say Dyson, yeah.
You know I do.
You have a
I
You
Dyson.
do? Okay.
I have multiple Dysons.
Multiple
Multiple.
Yes.
Multiple.
for different occasions.
So I have
There's the guest
In
vacuum,
case
and
the-
then there's the regular.
in case one Dyson ever gets any dirt on it.
You have to clean it up with the other Dyson.
I do. I even vacuum outside, you guys. It's very, very sad. And I know I need help, but I have an outside Dyson, an inside Dyson.
Where
And,
outside?
So like our patio, I need it to be
Okay.
clean. I need to vacuum at least once. Well, I wouldn't say once a day, but I mean, wow,
What
that's a
type
really
of-
loud car. Say
What
that
is
again.
what is the flooring of your patio?
Concrete, but there's also a rug, and rugs need to be vacuumed constantly.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
You know, it's never going to actually get clean outside, right? It's like
Stop!
the
Don't
second
say
you're
that.
done. It's outside.
So-
It's literally never clean.
Are you obsessed with like other forms of cleaning as well, or is it just vacuuming?
I mean, I like to. I'm pretty OCD, but vacuuming is. I take it to the next level with vacuuming.
Did you grow up with pets?
We had a cat, but it was like an outdoor cat.
It got sucked into a vacuum cleaner.
Really, I mean, we didn't really. The cat lived outside, so it's not like.
No wonder. Yeah.
All right. So do you have pets now?
I have 2 Labradoodles, which are hypoallergenic, so they don't even shed. So it's not even,
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know.
What about vacuuming is it that you love so much?
I just like cleaning the floor. course. I don't know. I like them. I don't like. I walk around barefoot, so I don't like to step on anything. I don't want anything on the ground.
I understand that.
Do you ever have was there ever a situation where you wanted to vacuum, but you like couldn't at that time? And how did you handle it?
So my wife goes to bed very early, and so I'm not allowed to vacuum if she's already in bed. I have to ask for permission. Honey, before you fall asleep, can I vacuum the kitchen? So it's a real problem.
What is the most valuable thing that you accidentally vacuumed up?
I vacuum up earrings a lot. So I would have to say, I always do that. Because they're just they fall down from our nightstands, and then I vacuum, of course, under the nightstand. I probably have to go with earrings. Mm-hmm. But I can get them out easily.
So would you basically look at a Roomba as like evil incarnate because you can't do it yourself?
Yes. If I was ever gifted a Roomba, I would have a very hard time with that. I could not accept that. It takes all the joy away.
Okay, I'll give you guys on the blue team one more question if you want it. Anything?
There's too many.
I'm sure Dyson will come up with a silent vacuum soon.
Has your vacuuming obsession ever affected your personal life?
I would have to say I wasn't ever able to actually commit to people who were messy and dirty. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a thing of mine, I would have to say. So maybe indirectly.
Okay. All right. So we'll have to determine whether it's true or not. That nature abhors a vacuum, but Amy doesn't. That Amy is obsessed with vacuuming. What do you say, blue team? True or false?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling this one. Just something is feeling off to me that it's maybe not.
In what way?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There was just like some little hesitations and some answers. Just, I don't know. Something feels off to me, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
A vacuuming obsession is not an indication of high IQ. So, I mean, there's no relation. What do you guys say?
Willow, what do you think?
I was also leaning false as my gut feeling, but I can't read Amy. I don't know what she looks like when she's lying.
When she's lying, she looks exactly like Dash.
I'm more just. I think I'm a little stuck on the whole like there's an indoor vacuum and an outdoor vacuum.
Yeah.
Those things are expensive and I don't know. I mean, we have a Dyson. I don't think that Dyson makes like a wet dry vac intended for outside. So I don't. I would think like if you were really into it, you would basically have a shop vac for outside.
Yeah, good call.
Look at Dyson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would think
Dysons are expensive vacuums, so if you like use that outside and you're not supposed to, that's a recipe for disaster.
So you're saying
purpose-built vacuum, like you would have like you'd have the dust buster for like the little things, and then you'd have like the task-specific vacuums if you were like super into it. So I'm leaning false on this one too.
So are you? So you're all saying? So you're saying false?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, well, it's true. Oh my god. Holy crap.
So much so that I made a TikTok of my vacuum cleaner when it died. This is my it died. I made a TikTok for my Dyson when it died. This is me with a vacuum cleaner.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. This is a joyride. This is how true it is.
You would have known if you
put the die in Dyson. Okay.
If we don't all get Dysons, Honda CRVs, #1 dad baseballs by the end of this, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well,
I have 2 dogs that shed like crazy, and like if you want to come over and vacuum my place, like
I would be thrilled to do so. I love vacuuming so much.
well, she just vacuumed the blue team. She sucked you guys in.
Yeah. Wow. I am impressed.
wow.
Amy, you're on a team that is ahead.
Yeah.
Do you wanna fake a coronary right now?
Yeah,
Or
no, I should leave. Dash.
That happens a lot with Dash, especially when he's at his folks' place. He'll be right back.
Okay.
It's a thing. Just wait for Dash. He'll be back. No. Just.
There we go.
All right. So where were we? We were here. We were doing this. Yeah. So we will move to Aaron now, and we will get Dash back monumentally. Where is he? Poor guy. I don't know if he realizes it yet. That's what happens when you get dumped. You're often the last one to know.
Amy vacuumed him up.
What happened to Dash? We Dysoned his ass.
He was so appalled with Amy's vacuuming obsession that he had to take a step back.
I believe it was true.
All right. I've got there's a comment here. Todd says he had to dash.
Good one.
Okay. We should wait. Will we wait? Yes, we will wait. We're doing great on time.
True or false? Dash will return.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm getting a psychic premonition that he will be back.
Okay. Poor Dash. Poor Dash. This happens to him so often. In one of our other shows, I actually have a graphic that's already made up. I just click it and then text comes on the screen. Says
we'll be back.
Dash's internet crap. We'll be right back. But since he's not at his place, look at this.
Willow, you were right.
Look at that. Everything's all screwed up. Everything's all screwed up. How did it happen? There we are. Woo! Okay. Aaron, we moved down to you. You missed Aaron, Barry, and Lauren, and the red team lost. Dash. Just kidding.
Damn.
Here we go. Are you ready, Aaron?
I am.
Good. Here we go.
I once dressed as a ballerina for Halloween.
Okay, how old were you?
I was like 11. Yeah.
Why did you do that?
My friends dared me to do it.
Whose ballerina outfit was it prior to you wearing it?
My sister did ballerina classes when she was younger, so I used one of her outfits.
How much older is your sister than you?
She's 3 years younger than me.
She's 3 years younger than you?
Yeah, she's 3 years younger than me.
Okay.
Was it just the tutu or the entire situation?
No, my friends told me like if I didn't do the tutu and the like leotard that it would not count. So
did you wear anything in your hair, like the little thing with the flowers, or the little barrette, or the?
No.
What about shoes? Did you have whatever they're called? Ballet flippers? What are they called? Flippers.
Yeah, I think so.
Hang on. By the way, wait, and just in case we lose Dash, I've got another one.
You got another Dash on standby.
What? Dash!
There we go.
No, I
doing this. There we go.
I didn't have ballet slippers because my feet are bigger than my sister's. I couldn't fit in, and it would have been too painful.
Aaron, what did you go for as like what did you dress up for on Halloween the year previous and after?
The year previous and after?
Yeah.
Tinkerbell.
Oh my god. I'm trying to. I don't know if this was the. I don't think this was the year before, but 2 years before that, I dressed up as like a made-up costume. I used to play ice hockey, so I had a lot of ice hockey gear, and I made my own costume as if I was some sort of like super soldier from the future. So I had like I had hockey pads, hockey helmet, and a super soaker gun. And yeah, but I don't remember what I was the year after. I don't remember.
What color was the ballerina outfit?
Pink.
Did you actually trick or treat?
Did I what?
Did you actually trick or treat? Like, did you go trick or treating?
Yeah, my friend said if I did, like, I couldn't just sit at home or like answer the door.
Which would have been 10 times weirder.
Yeah.
I dressed as a ballerina for Halloween and stayed home.
Yes. Yeah, no, they were like, you have to go out or this does not count.
What prompted the dare?
I don't even, I mean, you're 11. I don't know. It was just like, whoa, I dare you to wear, it's like, it wasn't even really for any sort of reason. And they're just like, oh, I dare you to wear a ballerina costume. And I was just like, you know, you're trying to like fit in at that age. And I was just like, I'll do it.
And your plan to fit in was to wear a ballerina
That's
costume.
how you feel, yeah.
I guess I was not a smart 11-year-old. But, but I mean, if
he fit in very well at Bob Fosse Memorial High School.
Yeah. If I didn't do it, they would. I don't know. You know, you wouldn't have like felt like. I would have felt like. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. When you're a little boy, it's like
a black swan. You would have felt like a black swan.
Yeah. They would have held it over my head. They would have been like, "Oh, you're not," you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Did they trick or treat with you? Your friends who dared you to dress up?
Yeah.
Okay.
What were they dressed up as?
One was a Ninja Turtle. One was, he had some like Bart Simpson type costume, and then the other was a ninja.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys one more question on the red team to determine the facts in this case.
What type of neighborhood was this?
What? I mean, I lived in New York. No, I lived in New York. It's like the place where I lived. You know, it's like the suburbs, right outside of New York City. But the place where I lived it's like a small town, and it's very easy to like walk around to a lot of different neighborhoods. It's not like Florida where there's like developments and stuff. So, you know, my class was like, there was like 90 people in my entire grade. So like, you know, everybody kind of knew each other, and you could easily walk around like the whole town. Not the whole town, but, you know, a lot of different neighborhoods in the town.
Okay, red team, figure it out, discuss, and Dash will herd you to the truth.
Barry, Amy, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm leaning toward false.
Yeah, same. There's no way that dressing up as a ballerina would have avoided being made fun of.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all leaning false, Tom.
You're all leaning false. Well,
Yeah.
it's false.
Oh,
I don't know.
this is amazing.
Actually, he convinced me, and I wrote the damn thing. That's amazing. Is right. So wow, I kind of almost I was going for it there. I thought you did a great job. Okay, red team, you're ahead. Amy, can you believe what's going on here? You guys are the Dyson of teams. Right now. Okay, Barry, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, here goes.
The sight of potato salad can make me sick to my stomach. Basically, I hate potato salad.
And my no hitter was mundane. I just want to point that out.
What about potato salad grosses you out?
It's not the sight. It's 100% the smell. Like it's 100% the smell. And if it's like outside at a barbecue, sitting in the sun, it amplifies that pretty quickly.
Okay, so is it mayonnaise specifically, or is it just in the form of potato salad? Like salad is the same thing to you?
If I'm not gonna like immediately trust that you didn't put mayonnaise in it. Like you the mayonnaise is the big distractor of being interested at all.
Are you just not a fan of mayonnaise? Like you can't have mayonnaise on a sandwich or something?
I'd say I don't want it at all, but in a potato salad, it's the grossest. I think it's a mixture of the smells.
I don't know. I feel like if you don't like mayonnaise, it's like fuck mayonnaise altogether.
I also feel like egg salad would be the more mayonnaise.
Oh, I hate egg salad as well.
Okay.
I don't know if you run into egg salad quite as often as you run into.
What is really anything in those little square containers that you get at Publix? It's like mixed, like the ones with the cranberries are just
the macaroni.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
so
I'm getting sick to my stomach as we talk.
Let's just keep talking about potato salad, and if he throws up, then it's true.
What are your thoughts on German potato salad that is like oil based instead of mayonnaise?
I don't know. I don't know if I probably haven't had it if it's potato salad, like whether it's German or not.
I was going to ask that too, because there's no mayonnaise in German potato salad. It's more vinegar, I think.
Vinegar and oil, yeah.
And oil.
I'm not the most cultured when it comes to potato salad.
Do you like other condiments, like with food?
Some I don't. I mean, I wouldn't. I like hot and I like ketchup, but I think mustard's disgusting. I think mayonnaise is disgusting.
Did you say hot?
Yeah, did you say like hot?
I like hot sauce. I like hot sauce.
The condiment hot?
No, hot sauce.
You know what? They're releasing that next year as a temperature as well.
Yeah, I'd say like no mustard, no mayo, no A1 steak sauce. Barbecue sauce, I'm picky. I really love hot sauce and ketchup though. Like I don't know.
You like red things.
Yeah, red. And
there is red potato salad actually.
Yeah, there's red potato salad, chunky potato salad. If you guys want a game changer, though, let me tell you, that Publix chicken salad, you stuff that into some sweet bell peppers.
Why does Tom find that so funny?
I don't know. Just little hors d'oeuvre tips I wasn't expecting.
Okay, so have you ever actually thrown up from potato salad?
I don't really have a weak stomach. I have. Yeah, I have. And that's probably why I hate it so much because like well, I don't know, is it still potato salad if there's like egg in it? Because okay, because like like you know when the yolk of an egg is like that grayish color?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can vaguely remember eating that and getting like food poisoning from it. So that could be a contributing factor.
My next question was going to be, have you had a traumatic experience with potato salad? So you've answered that already.
Okay, so so the situation is you are at some sort of corporate function where it's catered and you're handed a plate with, like a burger, a salad, like a lettuce salad and potato salad all on the same plate. How do you handle it? Is the juice touching anything? Like if the juice is touching bread, that bread is worthless now. but if the juice isn't touching, it's fine. How do you find potato salad juice? I'm just not quite understanding.
the stupidest conversation. Okay, I'm going to ask the blue team. Excuse me while I have a glass of cold. I'm going to ask the blue team to figure it out. If it's true or false.
Oh, this is making Lauren sick. All this potato salad stuff.
The word potato salad makes her sick.
The thing is, I'm trying to be objective here because I can't stand mayonnaise.
I hate mayo too. I hate mayo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does Barry strike you as a fellow mayonnaise disliker? Or no?
You know, I'm trying to think if I've ever seen Barry eat mayonnaise because we have eaten together.
Yes, yeah, and I think we went to that barbecue place, and there might have been potato salad there, but I don't.
I don't know.
I'm stumped. I feel false, but last time I felt
mean, there
false.
was some weird terminology used in Barry's answers to our questions. Hot and
potato salad juice.
But Barry is like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was true and Barry did speak about it in that way.
Yeah.
If this helps convince you, seriously though, chicken salad. It is delicious. I'm telling you, game changer. Don't believe it. All right.
You know, I can make your internet accidentally go down again.
Mayonnaise is not a condiment. Mayonnaise is an adhesive. It's a terrible one.
So both of theirs have been true so far. Would Tom do 3 trues in a row for those who've played this a lot more than I did?
Oh, strategy. Okay.
Tom has said in the past that it's all random. It's based on who comes in when.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but we also have had 3 truths already.
I wouldn't factor it in.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be a relevant thing. I think it's more just, is Barry the kind of person who would visibly make faces if he saw potato salad?
I feel like Barry's not that picky.
I'm kind of inclined to agree with that.
Yeah.
So what are we finally saying?
I think false.
I'll go with whatever you guys think. But I'm thinking.
Sure, but only because I personally also hate mayonnaise, but Willow is psychic, so I'm going to go with false.
Cool.
You're going to say it's a lie? Well, it's a lie.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. At least I think it's a lie, Barry. I don't know how you really actually feel about potato salad.
I do hate egg salad. Potato salad's
So do I.
it's
I.
all right.
Everybody hates egg salad.
But how do we feel
I
about
love
coffee?
So weird when Barry.
egg salad.
Ew.
It was weird when the thing said hates the sight of potato salad, and then Barry was like, it's not really the sight, it's more the smell. That kind of, I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it wasn't mundane. We got that. Okay, so we've got one more to go, and it's Lauren.
This is make or break. It's either a tie or we win.
You're gonna think this is a coincidence or not. I don't know. This is weird. But okay, here we go.
I once made him a
That's awesome.
Okay. How?
Basically taking a pencil and jamming it in and drilling holes with a pencil.
Why?
Sunday school.
Sunday school. Okay.
Yeah. So it was when I was, so it was Sunday school up through 2nd grade. And then it became Hebrew school where we had to do Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday.
What other crafts did you do at Sunday school?
A lot of stuff with construction paper. Like we were making Stars of David in different colors and drawing and things. We made our own little Haggadah as one of them. Rick brought a prop.
Hey, Rick,
Do it.
what was the assignment?
What was what?
What was the assignment that you made a menorah out of a sweet potato?
Here's a sweet potato. Here's a
Make it
pencil. Do something.
Pretty much. So basically, we the synagogue did a Hanukkah party, and so everything was fried. So there were latkes and sweet potato latkes and all sorts of stuff. And Hanukkah is 8 days, and so there were leftover sweet potatoes from the event before. And so I think our teacher was trying to figure out what creative things can we do with this? Let's give them to the kids and make a menorah. It was wrong.
Great question, Marissa.
Did you actually use it? Did you put candles in it and use it?
I brought it home and my mom was like, "Oh, isn't that great? But we have this one we got from your grandma, so it would probably be, disrespectful to not use the heirloom." And she basically took the potato and we put it on the shelf next to the menorah that we actually put the candles in, and it kind of sadly sat there. But no, there were never candles that were put in because it was a sweet potato. It was lumpy. It's not like I was measuring the distance between the holes. We're not talking shop class. This is like a kid drilling stuff. So
I don't know my Bible studies, but didn't God once say, "I am that I am"? I don't know. He might have been misquoted.
Well.
It might have been a sweet potato. He might have
and also Popeye. It was
even God can't tell the difference between
it was Leviticus and then Popeye chapter 3 verse 5 where and now Popeye openeth a can of spinach and his strength doth increase.
And that's all that I am.
So your parents were not willing to put candles in it?
No. Of course not. My mom was the most paranoid person on earth. She was worried that the candles wouldn't stay in, they'd fall out and light the carpet on fire.
I've heard stories of your mom. I'm inclined to believe at least that part is true.
Huh. No.
By the way, I just looked it up because I hate to be Tom. It is an actual Hebrew phrase. I am that I am, supposedly that God said.
Yes, I am he who is I am.
Yeah, exactly. So, gut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So would the yam stand on its own after you had punctured all the holes in it? Do you think it would have been functional had you put the candles in?
Probably not. I mean, they weren't really deep holes. I mean, we weren't really allowed anything super sharp. So we were basically just taking pencils and, dragging them in. The bottoms of the sweet potatoes had been cut off. So at least there was enough sort of flatness to have it sit on a table. But the rest of it, we were taking paint and painting the outside and then waiting for it to dry. And then it was dried, we would poke holes in. So,
one more question, red team. One more question the red team gets. If you need it.
What did your family end up doing with it? Did they throw it away? And did you see them toss it?
Oh yeah. After the last night of Hanukkah, it was straight in the trash.
Oh, I have one last one. Was it kosher?
It's a sweet potato. It's kind of by definition kosher unless there's a monk dredging a ham sandwich across it.
Okay. That's important. I assume there wasn't. So, red team, I need you to decide whether it's true or false that Lauren once made a menorah out of a sweet potato.
I say yes, but I mean, I don't know.
My,
What do you
my,
guys think?
I think no. If I was to say yes, it would be because I believe that sweet potato menorahs were made at Jewish day school. I'm pretty sure they got made at my Jewish day school. But I don't think they'd be made with a pencil, and I don't think they'd send you home without candles. So that's what makes me think it's false, is that no candles were with it. But that's, I lean false, and that's why.
You think they would have bought the candles and given?
I think they would have given you the
pack of candles
candle
to eat for each child.
It's just sending a potato home with a kid.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay,
That
folks.
was only after confirmation class.
God, I wanna.
I need your answer.
I want to lean towards true, just because there was a few details in there that sold it to me, like the painting of the potato. So let's go true.
You're gonna say true. It's false. No, it's actually a lie. It's a lie.
That was amazing.
I do not
made
see.
up thing.
Lauren had me believe in it.
Yeah. Also, I didn't
Yeah.
know Lauren was Jewish.
No. So that means it's a tie.
Hey.
Oh crap!
Hey.
We go to a tiebreaker. Are you ready for that?
Oh, I suck at this.
Yes.
I know. Here we go. Here's my tiebreaker. My God, some of these I wrote so long ago that if they're lies, they might actually be true by now. Here we go. In my early 20s, I won an archery tournament.
In your early 20s. Okay, where was this? Where did the tournament take place?
In South Florida.
Did you do
More
archery?
specific? What?
Yes.
Did you practice archery like regularly?
I did it a little bit when I was younger in Long Island. Beside where you said it was in what the hell's the name of that place? What's the place with the horses up north, out west?
Wellington.
Wellington, that's the name of it. It was in Wellington. But yeah, when I was a kid, we had, among other things, bows and arrows, and I lived in Long Island, and in my backyard was just woods that went all the way back. So we used to shoot BB guns and do bow and arrow stuff. And my friend Al had 2 bows, and I got to kind of got used to them and all that. And so when I came down here, I continued it a little.
What
Go
was this like the sponsorship of the tournament?
I'm sorry.
What was the sponsorship of the tournament? Was it like an archery league, or was it like a fundraiser for something, or like what was the purpose of the tournament?
It was a couple of clubs that I suppose met, and I heard about it, so I sort of joined a club just to jump into the tournament because I hadn't done it in a while, and I thought it would be fun. But
Okay, so you hadn't done it in a while, and then you beat.
Well,
out
I mean, I
everybody.
hadn't done it much. I had the stuff, but I hadn't been doing it for a little while. I mean, this is South Florida. You can't really walk around too much with a bow and arrow. It's very suburban here.
You sure about that?
Well,
Did you
In
ever
Waxahachie, maybe.
Did you ever compete after this
No.
victory?
no.
What kind of bow was it?
Say again. I couldn't hear you.
What kind of bow was it?
It was not a hunting bow. It was a target bow. It was like a 50-pound, 60-pound, I don't remember, pound pull bow is wood.
Was there a prize?
What's that?
Was there a prize for winning?
Not pretty much the same as here.
Honda CRV.
Yeah, no, Honda CRV. No, you got a certificate. You got a certificate, which you don't even get here. You know. I'll give you 2 more questions.
Was it like several rounds of who hit it closest to the center of the?
Yeah,
bullseye?
several rounds and several distances.
Okay.
How were the targets set up? Like, what were the targets?
They were just big round targets. They have like straw or hay or whatever inside, and they're canvas on the outside, and they're on the little easels, and they just move them further back and closer and all that.
Was the equipment provided, or was it like a BYOA kind of thing?
I don't know if equipment was provided. I had mine. I don't know where everyone else got theirs. I didn't. I would imagine that most of the people there would have their own stuff. You know.
What got you interested in archery in the first place?
Like I said, we did it when I was a little kid for fun. We happened to have it, and my friend had a really cool backyard where, among other things, he had a big archery thing set up, and he had like bales of hay, and he had the targets set up on bales of hay, and it didn't matter if you missed it, went into the woods. It was no one was going to get hurt or injured, and it was just weird. It was fun to do it. You know, I mostly learned it from him. Way back.
So
okay.
when you're packing up all your stuff to go from New York to Florida, you put an archery set in your car?
All it is this stick and a couple of other sticks. I mean, it's I also brought my hockey equipment. So I mean, that was nothing. It takes up a lot less room than golf clubs. There's nothing to it.
The weird part was he put the bow in his hockey bag.
Okay, I need an answer. I need to know from you whether you think it's true or false. Where am I? And I just need thumbs ups and thumbs downs. You need to do it. You need to.
Do
the
teams have to be opposite? Like, do we have to vote up now because they all voted down?
I have no idea what you have to do. Just
feel like this.
Tell me what you think. You think it's not true? You think it's not true? You think it's not true?
Wait, is this done by team? Like
no.
Oh.
Well, yes, it is. I averaged out.
So what if I vote differently than my teammates? What happens?
I don't know. What happens if you don't vote at all? I don't know.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll go with my team. I think it's true, but I'm gonna go with my team.
Okay, you're going to go with your team. Well, we have one true vote up on top, no true votes on the bottom, which is a shame. It turns out that it's a lie. I didn't. Archery, for God's sake. Archery.
Nah.
Oh, no. Oh, so that happens. That happened. Oh, it was so close.
Yeah.
Oh, we were there. We were ahead for the whole game.
Yeah, cover their faces with balloons. We don't want to see
it. For what it's worth, I did do archery as a kid. All that stuff is true back in Long Island, but I never did it yet. Yeah. Why not? Okay, so the blue team wins. Holy crap.
We were so close.
You were, Amy. Now you know how it feels to crash and burn.
I'm such a loser.
No, vacuum up this show. It's done.
I'm going to say,
Warren with the clutch lie at the end there. Man, that was good.
That was. Okay, so
there are Honda CRVs.
That was a lie. That was a lie also.
I prefer the Dyson Animal because it's best for cleaning up pet hair. So
wow.
You want to my way.
Yeah. Okay. And Dash will give us that recipe again. Hopefully.
It's in the comments. It's in the comments.
Okay, so that's the case. We've got that happening tomorrow. So check it out. Barry, you're going to be there, right?
Yes.
Yes, you are. That should be cool. And on Monday, of course, we always do that shitty improv. That's coming up on Monday. We do the other thing on Fridays, which is Read My Lips. That was fun this week. And we do this here every Saturday. So thanks, guys. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Tom.
Bye. Thanks, Tom.
Go boil and eat your menorahs. Bye. Nothing I thought I'd ever say. Bye. Bye-bye.